Ready for a deep dive into a field being totally transformed by AI? And, in ways most people wouldn't believe. It's not self-driving cars this time, or robot chefs.
Right.
We're talking procurement.
Interesting.
Now, before you click away thinking this isn't for me, trust me, whether you're like a negotiation ninja or just someone who hates overpaying for stuff,
Right.
the insights we're going to unpack today are pure gold. We're going to unlock the power of prompt engineering for procurement.
Okay.
Imagine having this AI assistant that not only understands complex contracts and sourcing strategies, but helps you actually get better deals faster. That's what we're diving into.
Sounds fascinating.
And our sources for this are amazing.
All right.
We've got an in-depth course on prompt engineering, specifically designed for procurement. Plus, we've got real-world examples of this stuff in action.
I like it.
Oh, cola.
You know, what's so captivating about this field is that most people, I think, drastically underestimate AI.
Really?
They treat it like a glorified search engine.
Oh, interesting.
But with the right approach,
Yeah.
it becomes a strategic advisor, especially in something like procurement.
Okay, so let's back up for a sec. What exactly is prompt engineering? It sounds kind of technical. Like, are we programming robots here?
It's actually simpler than it sounds,
Okay.
but more nuanced than just typing in a question.
Right.
Think of it as having a conversation with the AI to guide it
I see.
for truly useful insights.
So it's not just about what we ask, but how we ask it.
Exactly. Most people only tap into a fraction of AI's power
Why is that?
because they're stuck in that basic search mode.
Oh, okay.
But prompt engineering is about understanding how these language models think.
Our sources had this great point about AI being like a superpowered autocomplete.
Right.
How does that work?
Imagine AI as constantly trying to predict the next word in a sentence.
Okay.
If you're vague, its predictions are vague back.
Yeah.
But give it context.
Uh-huh.
Be specific, and suddenly it's like you've given an instruction manual tailored for exactly what you need.
So it's like that example from the course, just
Mhm.
adding hardware store completely changes what AI thinks you're buying when you mention a gallon of something.
Right.
Could be milk, could be paint.
Details
Yeah.
matter.
Precisely. And in procurement, where every detail impacts your bottom line,
Oh, for sure.
that precision is invaluable. Okay, so the theory is cool, but our listeners want action.
Right.
This is where the prompt engineering template comes in.
It's a game changer.
Really?
Our sources go into great detail about this.
Okay.
It's not a bunch of quick hacks.
Right.
It's a reliable process
Okay.
for getting truly tailored results from AI
Got it.
every time.
Sounds like a recipe for better procurement, right?
Yeah,
So walk us through it.
sure.
What are the key questions we need to be asking AI?
There are 11 in total,
Okay.
each designed to kind of guide the AI
Right.
toward a specific,
Uh-huh.
useful response.
Okay.
We won't go through all of them,
Okay.
but a couple are very intriguing.
Hit me with the highlights.
One that's really powerful is expert role.
Okay.
It's like telling AI to be a chief procurement officer or a sourcing manager,
Okay.
depending on what you need help with.
Right.
It sets the tone
Uh-huh.
and the level of expertise for the AI's responses.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah,
So if I'm trying to brainstorm high-level procurement strategies,
Right.
I want AI in CPO mode.
exactly.
But if I'm digging into the details of a contract, it's sourcing manager time.
Exactly. It's like having a team of specialized advisors at your fingertips,
Oh, I like it.
each with their own expertise.
I'm already thinking of all the ways I can use that. Give me another one of those game-changing questions.
Another crucial one is do's and don'ts.
Okay.
Think of it like giving instructions.
Right.
Crystal clear instructions to a team member.
Okay.
You're telling AI exactly what you want to see in the response.
Right.
And equally importantly, what you want it to avoid.
Right, to keep it on track.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's about channeling AI's power toward your specific goals.
Right.
And you can even specify things like the format of the output
Okay.
or the tone it should use.
That's cool. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
This template is seriously impressive, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And our listeners have access to it so they can start crafting their own killer prompts.
Exactly.
But before we move on,
Yeah.
our sources also have a fully formed prompt example.
They do.
Can we take a peek?
Sure. It's there to illustrate how all the pieces of the template come together.
Okay.
But the real magic is in understanding the template itself,
Right.
so you can adapt it to any situation.
That's smart. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving. We've got our tools. We know how to use them. Now let's see how AI can actually transform the procurement process.
Okay.
So think about the typical procurement steps.
Right.
Market research, RFIs,
Right.
negotiations, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Where does AI come in? How does it help?
The beauty of this is that AI can enhance every stage of the procurement process.
Really, every single stage.
For example, market research can be a real-time suck, right?
Yeah.
But with the right prompts, AI can analyze market trends,
Okay.
identify suppliers you might have missed,
Oh, wow.
and even assess potential risks, all super fast.
That's amazing. That's what I call a productivity boost.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've done our market research.
Right.
We've got some potential suppliers. What's next?
RFIs and RFQs.
Okay.
Those requests for information, in quotes.
Right.
These are essential. But drafting them can be repetitive and, let's be honest, kind of boring.
Been there. I've got the coffee stains to prove it.
With AI, you can automate this.
Right.
It can draft RFIs and RFQs,
Wow.
ensuring consistency,
Yep.
gathering the right information.
Right.
Plus, it can help you avoid what our sources call tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision. What's that?
So that means we get stuck on a few familiar suppliers and miss out on potentially better options.
Oh.
AI can help you consider a broader range of suppliers based on your specific needs.
That makes sense. This is already making procurement sound way more interesting and efficient.
Yeah.
But what about negotiations? That's where things get really complex.
This is where AI can truly shine. Imagine being able to analyze past data to predict supplier responses, get strategic recommendations tailored to your negotiation, and even have AI draft contracts based on your input.
Hold on, AI can practically negotiate for me.
While it won't replace those face-to-face conversations, it gives you a massive advantage by uncovering insights and suggesting strategies you might have missed.
That's incredible. And I'm guessing AI can also help with things like managing supplier relationships, tracking their performance, all those ongoing tasks.
Absolutely. We could do a whole other deep dive on that alone. But the key takeaway is this. With the right prompting, AI can transform virtually every aspect of procurement, from those big picture strategies to the nitty-gritty details.
So it's not about replacing procurement professionals. It's about making them even better at what they do.
Exactly. It frees them up to focus on strategy, creativity, and building those crucial relationships, rather than getting bogged down in spreadsheets and paperwork.
I love how AI is making procurement more strategic, efficient, and frankly, more interesting. If our listeners only remember one thing from this deep dive, what should it be?
That they now have the power to unlock AI's true potential. It's not about typing in a question and taking the first answer. It's about crafting precise, insightful prompts that reveal the real value AI can offer.
It's like we're all becoming AI whisperers, learning the secrets to getting the most out of this incredible technology.
Precisely. And on that note, I'll leave your listeners with one final thought. If you could ask AI anything to improve your procurement process, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one. Something to ponder. As always, listeners, you'll find the detailed prompt engineering template and show notes on our website so you can continue your own deep dive into this fascinating world. Until next time, keep those prompts sharp and remember the future of procurement is smarter than ever.